Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy, where this time we're actually playing it as DBSP game. Well, you know, like obviously the previous one was named that, but this time we're actually playing it as a part of DBSP Plays. So, here we go. Spyro 2. In the world of dragons. It's a dragon. I don't know. It drags on. In the loading screen. And I will be getting to Crash Insane Trilogy again at some point. There's a reason I'm going to be playing this one and possibly a third one right after this. I don't know. We'll see.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like. We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt. How about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach? Last one there's a Nork!
Is it working, Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
Well, you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this. They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
Huh?
Whoa! Rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that, pussycat?
Well, well, someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me? A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons. Yeah! Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Who was that jerk?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute! How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
This whole game is ruined because he didn't chase the sheep at the... What? Okay. Apparently, I forgot to turn off the cheats to... Yeah, I get it. While you stretch there, Spyro, let me fix you real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Got Spyro fixed now. I just had to use cheats to, I had to look them up to get him fixed. Yeah, it won't show in cutscenes, but it'll save it. So basically, if we wanted him to permanently have some things, like the cheats in, you can do that. I mean, you know.
Hi, Spyro! Welcome to Glimmer! Unfortunately for us, a mob of lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Sure.
If you can find my friend Twitchy, he'll reward you for helping us out.
See, now, I'm still trying to figure out why the voices are low like that, because I looked it up and other people haven't had that problem. So I don't get it. Let me try the volumes. Voices are at 10. That's it. Yeah. So, oh, shoot. Let me change the music. See, it's supposed to be dynamic, so I think it's supposed to play all. Let me change that. I don't think that I don't think the surround sound's really gonna work all that well, like with my program. So we'll just see how it does. Anyway, but yeah. I don't really get where the problem with the sound is coming from, but okay. At least if anything, at least the cutscenes don't have that problem, from what I can tell. And if you can't understand what they're saying, you've at least got subtitles. So, like I said, if anything, at least the cutscenes and their subtitles. Gosh, I love repeating myself, don't I? Wait for it. Gosh, I love repeating myself, don't I? So I'm trying something a little different this time around. Basically, what I'm trying to do now is have it to where, like, I am recording the audio, my voice audio, on a different the program I use whenever I capture an S-video, because I have to use a mic. I have to use a separate program for that. Well, since I'm recording, I'm still recording off the Elgato HD 60 or whatever S. I think it's the S. But anyway, so yeah, even though this isn't in 60 frames. That's why I have it set to 30 frames, because it's just easier that way. But anyway, so yeah, I have things set up here to where I can just, you know, hopefully this will work, and that way you won't have to constantly hear it and, you know, cut out a little bit. So.
Hi, Spyro. I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
We'll see ya. Come back here. Alright. There we go. Hi. That's kind of weird turn.
Gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. And looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Okay. Let's see. Now, I'd say the next time I play Spyro or the next time I play one of the original Spyro games, I'll probably play the original versions with, like, Corey on Root Beer Dragon's Brewery. And like I said, I'll play the original. It'll just depend. So yeah, I just made some changes and all that stuff, and yeah, looking back, I'm not entirely sure why I decided to quit. No wait, I already explained why. Okay, sometimes I forget, but yeah, actually.
You must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
So anyway.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Which you can do with either the Y or this one. Yeah. For a second I really thought his neck was just turning all the way around. Anyway. Hello. This is my favorite Spyro, by the way. Which is, it's kind of a... It's like, it's not received bad or anything. Like, it's still seen as pretty good. It's just, some people either say it's their least favorite of the original trilogy, or their most favorite of the original trilogy.
Spyro, thanks for helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude. This magic portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar. Step through the portal next to me to go to Summer Forest.
Yeah, see, like, the thing is about, okay, let's get some opinions, subjective opinion, you know, stuff out of the way. Which, I know I'm not the only one that thinks this, but, you know. But anyway. So, Kid Icarus did a pretty, he doesn't want to admit it, it's probably mostly nostalgia thing, list on YouTube, where he talked about the worst US boxes, or box arts, cover arts, whatever. Like, what I mean by that is, like, he made a list that talks about, well, you know, the ones he feels like it's the worst from the US. Like, a few I agree with. I mean, I respect his opinion and everything, but the way he said stuff and what he talked about, I really feel like it's more of a, he's nostalgic for some of the box arts, and that's why he said, and some of the names and stuff, and that's why he says it's better. Is because he's from, like, if he grew up in the U.S., he would have like an almost completely different list.
These little lizards have eaten my entire crop of gems. I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
But yeah, it's basically just, you know what? Hold on.
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I think I just realized why they decided to go with having Spyro, like having the other joystick or the other stick also be something to use in case you know, to aim like this. It's because the other ones, it's because the Y button also triggers yeah, that was a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a mistake to make it to where you, like, go down like that, because this is a big problem, basically. Unless they really want you to, even when you use the even when you press the action button at the very top of your jump, it still goes down like that. So, but I have learned that this game was a little rushed. Like, they had less time on this than the other team had for I need to get up there, come on. Hold on. Okay, that didn't work. They had less time to work on this than Crash Insane Trilogy, finally. And those games aren't as big as Spyro. Like, these games are much bigger and have much more going on than in Crash. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Crash. I'm not saying that as a negative. I'm just saying Spyro is built around being more open and stuff. Like, this is like almost the opposite of Crash. So, the only thing they have in common is the platforming and stuff. But anyway, so yeah. Cat Icarus's list. Well, like I said, it really feels pretty much like if he grew up in the U.S., it would be the other way around for a lot of his opinions and stuff. Because I feel like he was really using nostalgia. He's really pulling out of nostalgia there. His comments were funny. Don't get me wrong. I thought his comments were funny on the box arts.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
Okay. Yeah, they look a little bit more like lizards in this game, but still not by much. I still think they kind of remind me of squirrels, just weird looking ones. Let's check it out. I thought I saw Jim. But yeah, Cat Icarus, when he was talking about Spyro 2, you know, in the European, for all you European people out there,
Great! The superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power...
yeah, I get it. Anyway, I guess I'll have to use this to get up there. You know what? I bet that's what they were originally intending, is that you use that. I don't know that for sure, but I mean, there was a lot of stuff in Spyro 2 that, you know, made it to where when you glide, you could like glide over stuff if you were like doing the double jump thing, but obviously that's not here. But anyway, yeah, you can't attack it with that either. Like you could do that in the other game. But anyway, so yeah, Spyro 2, he was talking, you know, okay, so there's a you know, in Spyro 2, he was commenting on how the box art looks, you know, looks better and everything, and you know, the European version rather than the US box art, where it looks too, you know, like too much something. Well, basically, he was saying how the US box art looks bad and the other one looks good. No, it's his opinion, but if you want to go over all stuff, it's like, no. See, like, someone actually commented, like, he can agree that the person can agree that Ripto looks a little weird in the background of the US box art, but the European version looks like, you know, like the lizard in the background, or the big lizard guy in the background, looks stupid too, so, you know.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button to spit.
Okay. Well, anyway.
You can pick up a rock in your
Okay, never mind. Never mind what I said earlier. They do the same thing. The, you also press, you hold on to the right trigger, or right trigger, right, you click the right analog, the stick. They give all these sticks different names. But anyway, you click that and it still talks to them. I don't know what I guess that's just an alternative to, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this mission real quick. But anyway, so yeah, yeah, he was talking about how, and he also talks about how Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage was not a good name, but Gateway to Glimmer was. And
Now when you light the lamp, Spyro, a fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
which again, that's his opinion, but I still feel like that would have been a little different if he grew up in the U.S. But anyway, I do know a USian, no, I do know an American that likes Gateway to Glimmer a little better than, I'm just flying around now, likes Gateway to Glimmer better than, Ripto's Rage. But again, I have to say, Ripto's Rage, despite Ripto really not like, he did go into detail about, I'm talking about Michael from Exo Paradigm Gamer, of course. He did go into detail about how Spyro and Ripto like don't like they only have like 2 encounters basically throughout this whole entire game, and there's no like there's nothing that really says that Ripto, you know, actually caused damage in all these worlds, which that's a good point. But I think it's just supposed to be implied. I mean, yeah, it would have been good to, you know, say that he caused a lot of damage and stuff. And, you know, you gotta fix it with Flex Seal, but, yeah, like, Spyro... I just have to say Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage is better. Because Ripto does rage a lot in this game. Like, he's constantly mad. In a lot of areas, he's constantly mad. So he's got rage. Like, angry a lot. Which rage means anger. Well, what Cat Icarus was saying was that Ripto's Rage sounds like a revenge story. No. Ripto's Rage sounds like he's angry. Not if it was his revenge, he would call it Ripto's Revenge. And Gateway to Glimmer, I'll be honest, is a really stupid name. I'm sorry, guys, but if the game, okay, if the main world was called Glimmer, like if this whole area was called Glimmer, that would make sense. Gateway to Glimmer would make more sense, and honestly, I would say it would be better than Ripto's Rage. If the entire world, or if the entire continent, or whatever, was called Glimmer. Well, but Glimmer is just this level. This is Glimmer. And it's the only thing called Glimmer in the whole game. Which, yes, you enter this game, you start out this game with Glimmer because he took a gateway to Glimmer. So it's, in that regard, it makes sense, but it would make more, like, it would sound better if the entire world was called Glimmer. So that way, you know, it'd be more like you're saving Glimmer, the entire world, which is called that.
Yay! You've saved my crop of gems from the lizards. Here, take this orb. Some girl with wings dropped it here yesterday.
Wow. Anyway. I didn't actually intend that to happen, but hey, you know. Let's hit money bags. Some characters react in this game, in Spyro 2 on here. Let's see if I can get some gems while I'm here, like get some more gems. Anyway, but yeah, Gateway to Glimmer, doesn't really make it makes almost as much sense as Ripto's Rage, which I know doesn't make too much sense. But you gotta think, Spyro 2... In Spyro 2... okay, so you can still cheat your way up here, you just can't get over there. Okay, I would use cheats to get all the moves so I can just go ahead and finish some of these worlds, but... I don't know if they would take away the achievements, and this is on my regular account, so I want to get some of the achievements. Alright, let's get going, Sparks. And of course we can still do this. But anyway. And we're gonna get another cutscene here soon, but just letting you know that, like, in my opinion, Ripto's Rage, the box art for Spyro 2 is better in the US. That's not saying that the European version isn't bad. Or that's not saying the European version is bad. That one's decent too. Just I like the US version better.
Oh no!
I have to say, Alora's adorable in this game.
Oh, hello. We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they They gave me a souvenir, too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look, there's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that. Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
I like how they gave Spyro like very cat-like. I'm sure I already mentioned this in the first game when I played it, but I like how they gave Spyro such a cat attitude, like the way he moves around and stuff. It's like a cat. So somehow it matches. Well, it's probably because he's on all fours. I guess if he was sort of like a dog too, it'd kind of match. But still, like I do like the cat thing, the added thing they gave him in this game, this version. But yeah, I have to say, Alora's kind of adorable in this game. She almost looks like something a furry would like, but I mean, furries like, you know, a lot of anthropomorphic, humanoid type, animals, or, you know, characters and stuff. So, whatever. I'm not saying I'm attracted to her, I'm saying she's adorable looking. In the original version, not really. But in this one, she's adorable. That's all I have to say. Wonder what happens if I keep burning sheep and stuff. Wait, come here, come here, come here. Or blow it up. Get some fodder. So, I will be completing this game as well, getting all the skill points and stuff too. In fact, let me check that. Skill points. Yeah, there's only two. Luckily, there's only 2 pages of skill points in each game. I can't remember if they took any out, but you know. Wait, I want to see how he moves. He's like,
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
I will do that, Miss Ma'am Lady.
Check your guidebook by pressing the menu button and choosing the guidebook option to see which talismans you have collected.
Oh, I can't make it. No, I did that on purpose, so... I have to agree with a lot of people on something. In fact, I kind of want to hear someone say it differently, so that give a different opinion, so that way, you know. I like how these are the Nork frogs. Anyway, I have to give my opinion on something that shares with a lot of people. I really don't like Hunter's voice acting in this game. It's not the worst thing I've ever heard, but he sounds too much like someone trying to imitate Sonic. I have to say that. He sounds like someone trying to parody the voice of Sonic, or trying to audition for the role of Sonic. And that it just doesn't seem to match. It doesn't really match Hunter's, you know, character.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide. Remember, Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide.
He's just got this mild look. Is like, oh no, don't do it. Like, I always thought the original Hunter's, like, original Hunter voice acting. I can't remember. For some reason, I'm thinking it's the same guy, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know that for. I don't know for sure what the, you know. I'd have to look it up. But anyway. But yeah, Hunter. Just like I said, he's in this game. He's just giving off this, trying to imitate a cool like Sonic character type guy, or just some guy from the '90s in general. I like how I guess it's supposed to be like watering the plants or something. Well, anyway, I don't like Hunter's voice acting in this game. Bottom line. In the original version, it always sounded like he was trying to be like talking for an educational character, like a character from an educational show, cartoon, or show. I don't know, but that's what it sounded like to me. And in this game, you know, like I don't know. I'm sure nostalgia has something to do with it, but I've heard multiple people say they don't like, you know.
Hi, Spyro. You look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time. Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance. Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Wait. Let me see if this will work. Oh, it doesn't. Wait. Nope. So that's the one thing. That's the one thing the other stick does not do. Yeah, that's the one thing it doesn't do that the Y button does. Which is hover.
To hover, press the action button during your glide. Make sure to wait.
I get it. Wait, did you just say I could do that? Because I can't.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover.
Okay, he was talking about the left stick, not the right stick.
Wow, you're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
I'll just hang on to these orbs like a dick. Let's see. Yeah, of course, because I did that, you can't, you know, get up there. Actually, I can't remember if you can get up there at all. I don't remember that for sure. But anyway. What am I doing now? Oh, I don't know why I'm going back that way. I can't swim yet. Or I can't swim underwater yet.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
Well, you know, he's honest. He's honest. He's honest. I usually go to this level first to, you know. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? Let's see, there's Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, the game I'm playing right now.
we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
I'm just getting repositioned here. Anyway.
To get the talisman for this level, you just have to make it safely to the exit.
This level, you know? Yeah, they cut. Wow. It's a balloon from the first one. They make some of these levels feel more alive than in the first one, than the original version, but, of course, using your head. But of course, Spyro, what am I trying to say here? Of course, I forgot. Oh yeah. Where's the PS1? It was due to limitations.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Wait, can I? I can't burn these.
The door's open. Leave me alone. I'm trying to meditate.
Brother Arnie. Whee! A yak. Let's see here. I do like how it's advertised more that they have a hockey team. And they're supposed to be peaceful people, but then like that one's like roar. There we go. Let's see, what is there to talk about? Like how the snow's a little more pronounced in this one. A little more in this one. Maybe it was in the other one and I just don't pay attention that much. Anyway. So we got peaceful guys here.
Who needs a key when you know how to chat like this?
It's Brother Clive.
How am I supposed to achieve enlightenment if you keep pestering me?
The Clive is alive. I can't remember what it was.
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
So, oh yeah, let's go back to me being in the mine. Let's go back to me being in the side that says this one is the best Spyro. Well, I've mentioned it before in when I was playing Spyro 2 and 3 on for Danny Venice Gaming. When I was playing it, like this one, I can sort of understand. I can see where people are getting at when they say they don't like this one as much as like 3 and stuff, or 1. Well, especially 1. 3 is almost kind of the same as 2 in some ways, but then, you know, it fixes some things, but it also kind of hinders itself with... The big thing about 3 is the whole, you know, if you do better, it gets harder for you type of thing. I hate that system. Anyway.
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up isn't active, you need to defeat more enemies.
Like the reason I hate the system where it gets harder automatically if you do better is so you can't burn that. Hey, he's standing outside of the second world. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see who it is. Uh-oh. I don't know who it is. That is the original world. No, he's standing... I can't remember for sure. That is placed from the first one, I think. Anyway. But yeah, it's just... Hold on.
Look what I can do. How can you be sure I really exist?
Anyway. I'm gonna say that a lot, but anyway. But yeah, the big problem with 3 is that it has that system. I don't remember for sure if it's still in this version as well. But the whole system where it gets harder if you do better, it gets easier if you do worse, or if you don't do as well. Because that kind of tells me... Don't get me wrong, I like it when games get easier with something. I hate it when games are impossibly hard, but... I feel like you should... I feel like once you accomplish a mission in the game, it really feels like you've accomplished a mission. You're like, you know...
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
Like, I like it better when a game has options like easy, medium, and hard mode. Or normal and hard mode, you know, whatever the case. Because that way it actually feels like whenever someone's like, whenever you accomplish a mission, I mean, it actually feels more like you've accomplished a mission. Anyway, those bridges up there, those, ramps. But yeah, it feels more like you've accomplished something whenever you finally complete the mission, rather than like, oh, it got easier, so that's why I was able to beat it. You know.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
Well, listen here, you yellow prick. I don't know.
Just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Thank you. The original world from the original game, I think. Whatever. I mean, it's both the original and the third game, but what I like about this game is that you don't have to kill all the enemies to get all the gems. Well, actually that's not much of a problem. Whether it's there or not, it's actually not a big deal. They wanted to try something different with this game with the spirits, and it does get a little annoying every time you come back into a world and you have to kill the enemies again. I guess in a way it's actually worse. Now that I really say it out loud, that, you know, they don't, instead of having gems in the enemies, they just have the spirits to activate some portals. But it's really not like a big deal. It's like, it's not a big, oh, I hate this, I can't stand this thing, type of thing. Anyway, we have the spectators. We have those things and penguins. Anyway, let's do this thing.
Join in a match against our goalkeeper? You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Okay. I think the ice physics are better in this one. I can't remember. Should be it. Yeah, it can be really annoying in the original version. Alright. Yeah. What? Let's see. Come here. And let's be it. He's like getting frustrated. Let's see. Come here. Come here. There we go. Rock. So apparently, if these games, like if they had kept stuff like the guns in,
Have this.
in the original Spyro, if they had actually kept those, this game would have gotten a T rating, apparently.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one? The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
Which is kind of weird because the E-rated game, I know it's back then, but the E-rated game got guns. Or, you know, that's where the guns originally came from, was the E-rated version. Of course, times are different, but still. The E-rated game had the guns, but this would have gotten a T rating if they had kept the guns, and decided not to... No! What? Where'd it go? Of course, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave this area because you have to get a skill point. You have to do this without letting the other one get any kind of goal, or you know, like you can't. The other one can't, you know. Oh darn. Get it, kill it, kill it. I think it's slightly easier in this version. The ice mini game, or the hockey. The hockey game is what it's called, hockey. Sometimes I overthink things and just say whatever comes to my mind. Oh, screw you, I don't do that to you. No. Okay, if I get this last one, I win. Okay. Let me get this last one, fellas. Lady. Oh, no. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't realize I had it. Get it! You poop tard. I mean, I messed up too, but he should have been there to, you know, get it. He should have been faster. You know? Let's try this again.
Have you come to play someone?
Let's try this again. Oh. I see now. He's wearing a shirt with me on it, with a Spyro on it, so I get it now. Well, you know, it'd be kind of cool if, like, since I said me on it, but like it'd be kind of cool if they had like an option for the Xbox version to have the avatar on the shirt. I guess that would have been too much though. In a way. Plus, if there was going to be any extra benefits, it would probably have been for the PlayStation version, so probably would have been. Ow. Okay. Alright. What the fudge? No. Come here. Why? Keenan Thompson. Get it. Yes. It is easier, ladies and gentlemen. It's just harder when you're trying to get the, there's just a little more pressure when you're trying to get the skill point. What? You! Oh lord, I mean this is just ice physics in general, like in any game. It's ice and underwater physics are horrible in video games most of the time. Now in Spyro 2 and 3, including this version and these versions, it's actually not too bad. I mean, in this version it's not as good as the original, but like I said, it's probably due to the fact that they... No! No! Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, thank goodness. Hello. But yeah, in this version, it's not as good. But in the original, they like found a way to actually make it better, which is something that confuses me as to why some other future video games haven't tried that underwater stuff. Oh my lord. That and Spyro, ooh, and Ratchet and Clank. They did such a good job with the underwater stuff. Would you guys stop doing that? I need to get this. I need to get this skill point. There we go.
Have this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Anyway. But yeah, you can have a more frustrating time in the original version with the ice game. Hockey! It's called hockey, Daniel. It's called hockey. You know what hockey is. Children who who are like 2 years old probably know what hockey is. Let's see. Even here in the US. Actually, I can't remember where it originated from. I mean, I don't think it was the U.S., but who knows? It could have been. I don't know that for sure. It's kind of seems more like Canada or just another country in general, but you never know. Well, okay, you can know if you look it up. Anyway. Die. Die. Wait, did I see it? Okay, I didn't see a thing right there. Liar. Like, I don't think there's anything along this path, but we'll see. Nope, there's not. I just see it. Okay, some of these flowers are starting to look like gems from the distance. In the distance, I see the light. I don't know. So I shall say this. I didn't like Sonic Forces as much. That's all I've got to say. I just had on the mind that someone made a video talking about the positives of it, like Re-Res, I think. He's made some videos. It's actually been a while, but since he's made one of those, but you know. Oh.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. It's kind of weird that they have that, whereas in the original it like transitions from like green to yellow when you flame them, and it does it very smoothly as well. In this one, that just transforms. So yeah, but yeah, it was the ESRB that made them cut out. Wow, I didn't realize I got all the gems. Oh, I was about to. I didn't realize I was about to anyway. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Oh well. Oh yeah, let me take care of the ones over here first. I'll be automatically teleported back after, as far as I can remember in this one. After, what's going on here now? Oh, I guess it's just in case you fall off. But I'll be teleported back after I get all of them. Oh, yeah. Forgot. Yeah, I completely forgot. Most people over at Normal Boots can't really review games very well without using too much nostalgia. I didn't grow up on this game, so it's bad. Or they just go along and with the whole see, I just got that one. Well, they just go along with the whole well, this is bad, you know, people consider it bad, so I consider it bad. I'm just trying to make conversation here. I don't know what to talk about. I keep going back this way thinking that there's more of those things, but there's not. I thought just start heading back there. Oh yeah. For a second I thought that there was like a couple more of those left, like the couple more goals left. I was like, wait, didn't I get a couple of those or a few orbs? And then I realized, oh, it only fills up after you've gotten them. Okay, there's always like one or two that I'm missing. Always one or two. One of them is over here somewhere, isn't it? No? Yeah. Yeah, there's always like at least one that I'm missing. So I got the, oh yeah, I know where it's at.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
They don't need it. It was the structure of the entire place. I don't know.
Glad that evil spirit is gone. It was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Level completed. What about the? You know, I'm not one to like completely like. Hold on. So anyway, well, I'm not one that loves backtracking or anything, but I feel like people kind of overreact to the backtracking in this game. I wish it wasn't there, but it's not like it's the worst thing in the world. Because like the same people may talk about other games that are built around backtracking, which yeah, I guess if they're built around it, it might be a little different, but. I mean, this one was kind of built around backtrack a little bit. It's kind of built around it. It just didn't do as well. Like there were some things they didn't factor in Cool. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we'll end it there for now. We'll visit other worlds. We'll hopefully do other things. I actually need to learn the swimming real quick, but I'll do that in the next part. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, like these videos if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and you will hear me next time.